What is going on, everyone? This is Nero again, and today for you, what in the hell is this anyway? What is this random assortment of colors and graphics and people running around on my screen right now? This is Gotham City Imposters. Now, I understand there's a couple other YouTubers who've been posting this game, claiming it to be a Call of Duty killer, and that's gonna be the whole topic of this video. Is what would go into being a COD killer? But before we get into that, we're gonna be talking about Gotham City Imposters. What is the game? And actually, it's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. But the reason it's fun is because you have no idea what the hell's going on. I mean, I have grasped somewhat of a perception of what's going on my screen while I'm playing, and 9 times out of 10, I'm running around the shotgun like I am here. We're playing a game mode called Psych Warfare, which is basically sabotage, but there's randomly a bomb placed in the middle, where they call it it's actually a battery. And so your team user grabs the battery, go to their bomb thing, plant it, and it's basically like it basically demoralizes them. If you're seeing for a little bit here at the beginning of this video, they're going to be seeing them. They're basically walking around flailing their arms, and that's because when you get the bomb planted and you're demoralized. It's so funny. All you can do is walk around flailing your arms like an idiot, and there's this like really creepy voice telling you like you're pathetic, you're a loser, you should just quit now, and it's creepy. It really is. But it's kind of like sabotage in that sense. But instead of when the bomb gets planted, and after a certain amount of time, the bomb will just go away, or they can like basically disarm the bomb, and that will force another bomb to spawn. And basically, it's like a 10-minute team deathmatch, but it's also a sabotage at the same time, whereas batteries keep spawning, you can keep placing them. So it's a pretty fun game mode. Do I think this is better than any game mode in Call of Duty? No, I do not. The fact is, the only thing I like about this game more than Call of Duty is this little this little thing right here. This thing is so much fun to use. You just fly around the map. But looking into this game, you cannot expect it to be a COD killer. You cannot expect it to be anything like Call of Duty, because it's not. The only thing this game has in common with Call of Duty is the fact that it's a first-person shooter, and that you're shooting, you have weapons in a first-person perspective. That's the only similarities. I mean, there's little trampolines throughout the map right here. You basically always have overkill on with 2 different weapons. You got this little, I don't even know what you want to call this thing, little repelling me all across the map. It's fun. I mean, honestly, the game's fun. And for, 1,400 Microsoft points, which averages out to about $15. You can download this off the marketplace. There's a lot worse things you can do with $15, and this will provide you hours upon hours of entertainment. I played it for about 2 hours tonight. It's fun. I mean, think about what you're getting for your money. For $15, you can go to a movie, right? And you can go to the movie, and that's counting your movie and your popcorn and your drink or whatnot. You can go watch a movie for 2 hours, be entertained that way. Or you can go buy this game for $15 and be entertained for more than 2 hours. You'll be entertained for hours upon hours. And the reason I'm getting off is because I'm getting tired, need to go to bed, need to do some sleep, and obviously I'm going to be playing this game to a Call of Duty killer. Now, first and foremost, there's people out there who say Call of Duty will never die. Call of Duty will always be the biggest thing, and a lot of people are inclined to believe that. You think about it, there's COD 1, 2, 3, 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3. What was this? We're on our 8th or 9th. We're on our 8th or 9th edition. I mean, for like 9 straight years now, 8 or 9 years. Don't quote me. I'm not sure the exact number. But this game's been coming out, and Call of Duty's been coming out every year, and people have been playing it. Good lord, look at all the kills. It's a good game. Nothing has nothing that's not successful is gonna make 9 editions of it, right? But here's my thought: Call of Duty can die at some point, the same way Halo did. Now, for a while back, those of you who don't remember, Halo was what Call of Duty is now. The most played game, everyone loved it. I mean, people bought Xboxes just to play Halo, whereas now people seem to be just buying Xboxes and PlayStations, something like that, just so they can play Call of Duty online. Halo was once at that point. If those of you who've been around long enough to remember, Halo was once at that point. But then when Call of Duty 4 came out, that basically changed things around, because Call of Duty 4 is such a phenomenal game. So it is possible there is going to be another phenomenal game that is just different than Call of Duty, but better than Call of Duty. And if you consider be going in to that. Now, to think about a game and to think of a game to be better than Call of Duty, I believe it would have to have some sort of similarities to Call of Duty. It would need to be easy to understand. Like this particular game, I mean, I kind of understand it, but not a whole lot. I mean, look at all this stuff, look what's going on. It's kind of difficult to understand. Call of Duty is a very, very simple process. I mean, it does have a lot of different game modes, but in the end, it comes down to slapping on. I guess like we said about just about any first-person shooter, but Call of Duty just seems to be so simple. The rank up system is pretty easy. It's not strenuous. You have the option to prestige, which means in a short amount of time you can get to the max level in Call of Duty, which would be like for Modern Warfare 3, for example, would be level 80. It doesn't take that long. The average player can get there in anywhere from 12 hours to 24 hours of playtime. And you know, if you're not that, you know, you don't play that much, you can stay at non-prestige. You know, you can have all your guns, but if you're one of the people that do play a lot, you can continue prestiging. So that's great. It's great in that aspect. The rank up system here, Gotham City Imposters, is kind of weird. It's like ranks 1 through 1,000. There's 1,000 freaking ranks in this game. Like I have like 2 hours playtime invested in this, and I'm like level 17. So I couldn't imagine how long it would take to get someone to level 1,000. That's just ridiculous to me. So in the maps on that's one of the benefits of Call of Duty. So a game that would try and overthrow Call of Duty is going to have to be simplistic in its design, but still, you know, it would still be able to intrigue people, if that makes sense to you guys. Honestly, within my limited speculation towards this entire subject, I honestly don't believe, you know, I can't think of anything that could trump Call of Duty at this point. I think that where we're at, I mean, Call of Duty, if anything, is going to kill itself before another game would kill Call of Duty. That's my thoughts, that's my opinion. I think there's going to be something like they're going to continue with this down. That's one thing I don't like, that's what's been happening with Call of Duty scene. And Infinity Ward is one of the people that are doing this. Treyarch, on the other hand, isn't doing this, but Death Streaks. The Death Streaks in the Infinity Ward games, that's causing a lot of people to get angry. Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 had the greatest upside to me of any Call of Duty. Like, honestly, that could have been better than COD 4. That could have been the best Call of Duty to date. But the fact they didn't support their game, they didn't fix the noob tubes, they didn't fix One Man Army Commando, it was annoying, but it wasn't that bad. But, you know, the noob tubes just basically made the game unplayable for a lot of people. And so it basically, if Infinity Ward, Treyarch, whoever's going to be making the Call of Duties for the upcoming years, as long as they maintain their games, I don't envision a COD killer. But the whole point of the video, you know, that's my opinion. What are your guys' opinions towards a COD killer? Do you think it's possible? Do you think there's going to be a COD killer coming up? I do know that the Respawn Entertainment, which is made by a lot of people that originally made Call of Duty 4, is going to be making a game in the upcoming years. We don't know anything about that, though. Do you think that might be able to trump Call of Duty? What do you guys think? Do you think there's ever going to be a game that trumps Call of Duty? We finally won our match here in Gotham City Imposters. Pretty fun. Basically, how I approach this game is I don't give a shit. I just run around with the shotgun and have fun. But if you guys can go ahead and rate this video wherever you feel it deserves, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about the possibility of a game possibly trumping Call of Duty, that'd be interesting. So I hope you guys remember to rate the video, and hope you guys have a wonderful day.